Poppin' players, late back here again. Some more Resident Evil remastered, remake, whatever you want to call it. HD version, the better version. No, I'm just kidding. The 2004 version is pretty good, but anyways, I finally defeated this chainsaw guy. He was pissing me off. Low key, couldn't defeat him. Had to watch a YouTube video and figure out the best strat to take him out. And right now, I'm taking the stealthy route. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to figure out how to defeat him because, to be honest, I was just getting pissed off. And right now, I'm gonna assassinate this lady. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? You didn't even see what happened, bro. You're dead. You're dead. But anyways, in this video, I'll talk about my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the only ones that are holding it down for me. The job sucks, and they're the only ones that keep me there. The money as well, obviously, because you need money to do anything in this life. But my coworkers, I'll be honest, we're just a bunch of jackasses, just like running wild in a warehouse. To be honest, because that's where I'm working at. I'm working at a little warehouse. You know what I'm saying? And we just be making the most of it, just being jackasses, doing whatever we want, making stupid ass jokes all the time. And it's always a good one when I'm with my coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday, one of my coworkers, he called out and we're just clowning him the whole week because he's like, I'm gonna take Friday off, I'm like, for what, fool? For what? And I just kept on bugging him on like that. And he's all like, oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, fool. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm like, but I ain't gonna miss shit, but just to fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? But he is the homie, He does like make the job a little bit better because we just be fucking around constantly. But he called out and I was actually able to get some orders done. I was actually to finish my work in a timely manner. But when we ganged up, no job is getting done, and stuff ain't and stuff ain't getting done when it's just me and the coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Stuff ain't getting done. I'm gonna bullshit with them. You know what I'm saying? The work's gonna get done regardless, but I'm gonna have a good time with them regardless. I don't care what any fucking supervisor gotta say. I'm gonna have fun with my guys. And you know what? They ain't gonna make me switch up on them. Cause that day, yesterday, a pallet was missing and I was like, fuck. So I tell my homie, I'm like, hey, fool, you're the last one to pick it. Like, what happened to the pallet, fool? And he's like, oh, it was a mixed pallet, all this crap. And I was like, ah, fuck. And I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna fucking like make a discrepancy on it, which is basically like saying, hey, the products are missing. Because if I do that, all eyes are gonna be on him. They're gonna be like, where's the pallet, bro? What you do with the rest of the material? Which I'm pretty sure the rest of the material was broken. He just didn't put in a discrepancy, which is basically saying the products are damaged, all this crap. And I'm like, you know what? That's cool then. I ain't tripping. I'ma just not do the order, you know what I'm saying? And whatever. I did that because, you know what? I don't want to snitch out my homies, bro. Even if it's someone I don't like, I'm not trying to snitch them out. If they're trying to keep some shit a secret, and you know what? Regardless who they are, fine, whatever it is, You don't want to own up to it, that's cool. I ain't gonna do it either. I'm not gonna be the one to call you out if you're like fucking up. Because, that's some bullcrap, They want us to like go against each other, but you know what? I'm not like that, bro. Fine, whatever. You know what? I had some people snitch me out, and you know what? They don't even come up to me. They write me emails in secret and be like, hey, you messed up, so we're gonna write this in your little portfolio that we have on you. And I'm like, that's cool, bro. That's kind of unfortunate that you can't say it to my face, so I can't defend myself. So I just take the automatic L. But you know what? That's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna do that to other people though, cause that's fucking shady, bro. Like, how you gonna just like shade on someone and not even tell them to their face? Like, to me, that's little girl stuff. That's little kid stuff. That's some tattletaling stuff. You know what? I'm not like that, bro. I'm not like that. Like, I'ma own up to my mistakes and all that stuff and do all that. But at times you can get away with it, and that's how my homies are. They're like, oh, I can get away with this, but like in this time, it's like, damn, like I needed that product. But you know what? I'm not gonna snitch out the homie just to look good. Like, what the heck? Like, that's the bro. Like, I ain't even care. Like, whatever. Like, if I go down, fuck it, fool. I go down. You know. At least I ain't snitching, bro. But that's just for the homies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for someone, if I had to, like, I had no choice, then I would snitch. But nah, fool. I'm not snitching, bro. Especially because it's like some orders. You know. I'm just gonna do a request for bulk or whatever and have the other homie try to fix the situation, and hopefully it doesn't backfire for the other homie, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm there for my guys. I'm not I mean, it's gonna sound messed up, but it's like I'm not there for the company, bro. I'm there for my guys. Like, I'm gonna protect my guys, because the company don't have my back. The company, they feel like they could easily replace me, and that's fine. Maybe I am replaceable, but you know what? The homies are there. And in my opinion, the homies are irreplaceable, because the people I meet there are unique characters. You know, they all have their little backstory, and that's why I rock with them, bro. I'm not there to make short-term friends or whatever. If I find someone or a group of people that I fuck with, I'ma fuck with them, bro. I'm not gonna be on some fake shit and switch up on them when the times get tough. If the times get tough, hopefully we beat the test of time, and you know, we get through the times. We get through the tough times, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to just snitch on them and use them as pawns or anything, because you know, that's some fuck shit, bro. I mean, that's low-key what the company wants, for us to be all against each other, because they don't want us to grow. They want us to, they basically, for them, they want to divide and conquer. And you know what? I'm not about that, bro. I'm about standing together, standing on business, you know what I'm saying? Being real. And you know what? My bros, we real, you know? You know, I'll admit sometimes the homie does had to call me out, but it's because the boss is on him like a bitch for some reason. I'm like, damn, bro, you're whipped by the boss, bro. And then he gets all mad, but it's like, it's unfortunate for him, because for some reason, literally, the boss is on him like 24/7. He can't even. They told him to not talk to me, bro, to not associate with me, because I'm bad company. And I'm like, all right, fool, that's cool. Just because I speak my mind, just because I'm not a mindless bot that's gonna bend to their will no matter what they don't want him to talk to me, and that's cool. You know, that's fine. We gonna still kick it on our breaks. We gonna still hit the liquor on Friday, bro. Like, we ain't tripping about what these older heads gotta say, bro. Because you know, at the end of the day, some of these older heads, and most of them that have a high position in the company, they don't have our best interests. I know my bros have my best interests, you know, and I have their best interests. I be telling them, hey, bro, you should be careful, because they tracking us, bro. And like right now, they're like on my ass for some reason, and I'm like, hey, be careful, bro, because they're on my ass. They're tracking me. They're checking out my times. They're doing all this to go against me, bro. But I'm not worried about that. I know what I'm doing. I'm getting my work done. I'm goofing off, I'll admit, but I'm getting my work done at the end of the day. And they can trip on me all they want. The work's still getting done. The work's still getting done, but it's getting done in my way. They want me to be on work like religiously for some reason. It's like, fool, that's not gonna happen, bro. Cause I'm a real person. Like, I got feelings. I got stuff going on in the background. I'm not gonna be 24/7 on work. I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, that order. Oh my gosh, let me check my emails. Like, I'm not all about that, bro. I'm about having a good time at work and being a positive character at work, bro. Cause the world is so negative right now. Why bring negativity back? Might as well be a shining beacon of positivity of you can overcome bullcrap what they throw at you. You know what I'm saying? But me and my group, me and my friends, we having a good one. We be sharing stories. We be bullshitting, talking shit lightheartedly. No, for reals, talk shit. Cause there's no point to have that hatred in your heart. But we be lighthearted, talking shit, being like, it's this guy, it's this guy. They be ruining it for us. This manager, that manager, this supervisor's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Having a good one. Just chopping it up, and we we make the most of work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we be getting our work done. We be hauling ass, putting in that work. But we still gonna bullshit and have a good one. And that's what it's about, bro. Having a good environment around you. And if you need to force that good environment, force it, bro. Don't worry about what the older heads gotta say, you know? Cause that's just gonna bring more stress to your life and you need that. But regardless, this is late for everything. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed, stay dressed, and never be moneyless. Alright, peace out, y'all.